2026 might be one of the biggest years for PS5 yet. And not just because of the obvious games. There's a mix this time, big budget titles everyone's waiting for, and then those quieter releases that could end up stealing the spotlight completely. New worlds, risky ideas, sequels that actually look like they're evolving instead of repeating. This lineup feels different. In this video, we're going through 10 upcoming PS5 games coming in 2026 that are actually worth paying attention to, not just the ones you've already seen everywhere. Let's get into it. Mouse PI for Hire is a fast-paced FPS coming to PS5, where you play as a detective in a black and white, rubber hose animated world full of crime, gangs, and chaos. But don't let the visuals fool you. The gameplay is loud, aggressive, and packed with creative weapons, boss fights, and constant action. It's basically classic cartoon energy mixed with modern shooter mechanics. And honestly, that contrast alone makes it stand out from everything else on this list.
And trouble tagged along. Come on, cheesehead to worry. Time to reload. I guess they couldn't handle the cheesy blow. One less cheesehead to worry about. Guess they couldn't handle the cheesy blow-up. Ah, God damn it!
Oh, yeah! Here!
You die, and instead of restarting, you come back stronger, but the world comes back worse. That's Saros, a PS5 sci-fi shooter from the creators of Returnal, where every run reshapes the planet you're stuck on. Same areas, but twisted, changed, more dangerous each time. You're playing as Arjun, trying to figure out what happened to this lost colony while fighting through fast, almost bullet hell combat, dodging, parrying, adapting on the fly.
But the key difference? You actually keep progressing. Every death pushes you forward instead of wiping everything away. So yeah, this isn't just about surviving the loop, it's about mastering it.
If so many are gone, they didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
Directive 8020 is basically sci-fi horror at its worst, in a good way. You're stuck on a damaged colony ship, being hunted by an alien that can perfectly mimic humans. So, yeah, trust disappears real fast. And this time, it's not just cinematic choices. There are real-time threats, stealth sections, and moments where you actually have to react, not just pick dialogue. Every decision matters too. People can die early, stories split, endings change. So it's not just about surviving the monster, it's about figuring out who is the monster.
Too bad.
Doesn't look too good either.
If we fix the sealant system, it should fix that too.
Good point. Let's keep moving. We're nearly there. What a mess.
Understatement of the year.
What is that?
Coolant, maybe? Could have leaked during the impact.
The override ports are right there. That did the job. Can we go home now?
Agreed. Back to the airlock. End of an era, huh?
and the start of a new one.
Aren't you excited to see our future home?
Yeah. I just wish we could see it up close. Like boots on the ground close.
We're blazing the trail, man. It all starts with us.
Well, it's taken long enough to get here. Gotta be worth something.
Stop moping. Live in the moment, like me. Each day, one step at a time.
You always find a way to see the bright side.
Mum taught me that. You can't always control what happens, but you can control...
No guns, no enemies, no combat at all. And somehow, Lunar Strike still feels tense. You're alone on a collapsing lunar colony in the year 2119, sent there to archive humanity's last traces. But when things go wrong, it turns into a race against time just to survive. Oxygen, power, every decision suddenly matters. What makes it stand out is the idea. You're not saving people, you're deciding what deserves to be remembered. And honestly, that might be heavier than any boss fight.
Just log a report. A routine assignment. Easy. But the moon doesn't do easy. Scanning lunar artifacts was my mission, but I was told next to nothing about the lines I had to cross, the enemies I'd face, who I might lose, or how it would change me. My mission seemed hopeless. But I'm not dying here. Not me, and not the ones I love. This isn't the end. It's a...
Marvel's Wolverine looks way darker than anything Insomniac Games has done before. This isn't Spider-Man swinging around, it's Logan tearing through enemies, trying to piece together a past that clearly doesn't want to be found. The combat? Fast, brutal, and up close, exactly what you'd expect from Wolverine. And with his healing factor, fights feel relentless instead of cautious. It's also built specifically for PS5, with a full single-player story and locations all over the world, from Madripoor to frozen wilderness. If they really commit to that darker tone, this could be one of the most intense superhero games we've had in years.
Just not for me. I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Before he became 007, he was just reckless enough to get noticed. 007 First Light is basically the origin story of James Bond, young, unpolished, and thrown into MI6 training after one mission goes very wrong. But this isn't just stealth. You've got gadgets, gunfights, car chases, multiple ways to handle every situation, whether you play it smart or just go loud. And yeah, it's coming from the Hitman devs, so expect that same freedom, just way more cinematic and story-driven. If they get the balance right, this could be the Bond game people have been waiting years for.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
This game has been missing for years, and now it comes back looking even weirder. Pragmata drops you on a lunar space station, controlled by a rogue AI, where you're not alone. You've got this android girl helping you survive, fight, and literally hack enemies mid-combat. And that's the hook. It's not just shooting. You're doing real-time hacking while fighting, exposing weak points, solving things on the fly. It's chaotic, but in a smart way. The whole world feels off too, like a distorted version of reality, artificial on purpose. If it actually delivers on that mix, this could be one of the most unique sci-fi games on PS5.
Let's do our best! With you.
We're a team, right? A whole new life. If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go. Together. I'm gonna get a better look.
Hello. We are Cabin, your one-stop companion for all.
You're not the chosen one here. You're just another prisoner, thrown into a place where survival depends on who you side with and who you betray. Gothic 1 Remake brings back that brutal colony, now fully rebuilt with modern tech, but still keeping that raw, unforgiving RPG feel. No hand-holding, no clear path, just factions, choices, and a world that reacts to everything you do. And the crazy part? Everyone lives their own life. NPCs work, sleep, fight. You're just trying to fit into a system that doesn't care if you make it or not. If they keep that old-school depth, this might not be for everyone, but for the right players, it could hit hard.
So full of contradictions. Those who follow the new god speak of salvation, but faith may have an even grimmer future in store. The bandits preach freedom, anarchy without chains, yet kneel before the mages in the name of balance. Then come the self-proclaimed rulers of the valley, so lost in greed and in the comfort of their fragile arrangement that they long lost any interest in change. And yet, we are all the same, prisoners of the great dome in the sky, with no hope of escaping.
If there's a way out of here, I'll find it.
The Relic, First Guardian, drops you into a land literally consumed by a void after a sacred relic was destroyed, and now you're the one trying to piece it back together before there's nothing left. But what makes it stand out? It doesn't play like a typical Souls-like. No leveling system. Your entire build comes from gear, runes, and how you combine them. And then there are the bosses, dozens of them, each with their own tragic story you uncover after you defeat them. If you're into dark fantasy with a bit more freedom in how you fight, this one could seriously surprise people.
You're supposed to be too soon.
Mom, today, your daughter-in-law has sent you all his love for the whole house. Tonight will be a warm dinner. See you soon. At the table.
The soup was still simmering, and the table waited in silence. But dinner never began. A single meal became someone's final promise.
The priest didn't pray until the end. He picked up a sword. He fought to
The blood and fear, that's our path.
Dead, a field worker. Beside me, burden. Fishermen returned from the sea, and Lena, who won Lena with her hands. We're not soldiers.
If you pass through this warehouse toward the church, you'll find the children.
He left. The priest stood blocking the door, but they'd laughter. It was more terrifying than any words.
At the end of every journey, a boss awaits. The Relic features more than 70 bosses, but they are not mere enemies. Each carries a personal tale, a story of sorrow and tragedy. Defeating a boss grants special items, along with their personal journal. Within its pages lies their life, and why they were doomed to become a monster. Players inherit not just victory, but their stories as well.
Death wish. Good. Today's your turn.
Beast of Reincarnation drops you into a ruined version of Japan, but you're not alone. It's you, and this strange, loyal dog, fighting through a world completely taken over by corruption, and the whole game leans into that bond. You're not just swinging a sword, you're timing attacks, coordinating with your companion, adapting together as things get more intense. It's darker, more emotional, and honestly, a bit unexpected coming from the studio behind Pokémon. If they pull it off, this could be one of the most unique Souls-like inspired games on the list. So when these start dropping, don't be surprised if one of the smaller ones ends up being the one you can't put down. Subscribe to Midgardium. We'll be watching which ones actually deserve your time.